In any case.
Also, we are now live, just so that you know.
Okay, aren't there only like 20 people that work at your company? Like,
no.
Okay.
No.
How many people
like,
work at
like 100.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a small company, but that is not a microscopic company.
Right. No, it's not a microscopic company. Okay, so
if a company is microscopic enough, that's when quantum uncertainty starts happening. So you can't even know how many people are working there.
You're just tunneling straight through the earth.
All right.
You can only know how many employees you have or where they are, but not both things at the same time.
Every time I observe my employees, the wave function collapses, and
All right. So yeah.
You're probably gonna see me come and go in these upcoming 10 minutes or so because I have a pizza in the oven. I need to finish.
Okay. Well,
but
you have extracted your sister from her lollipop prison,
which was a success. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't fully know how the reflector lollipop nonsense work completely, but we bungled our way through it, so managed to stumble our way past a particular puzzle.
You got there eventually.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There was an argument to leave once we have figured out how to get my sister out, to leave Merwin in.
Yeah, it's like Indiana Jones. You wanna
you have to swab. Yeah. Otherwise, you get chased by a giant boulder. Speaking of which, are we getting chased by a giant jawbreaker or something?
Hey, Marco.
Yes.
Do you know what Indiana Jones's favorite beer is?
What is Indiana Jones' favorite beer?
Rolling Rock.
Isn't that a cider anyway?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
To the Google.
Rolling Rock is a lager.
All right. I'm putting things in my sideboard.
You can dislike that joke empirically, but not on a technicality.
I'm with you. I apologize. Look.
Okay. So. Yeah. April is now free. She's dressed as a lollipop princess. And yeah, you're in this. You have, at least as far as you know, completed all the activities to be completed in this lollipop dome.
Well, we don't need to leave now, which I expect is going was one of the primary activities to begin with in this whole place. But
okay, so you carry on down the road a bit, and as you progress, you reach a point where the lollipop forest starts to give way, and there's this big, what looks like a white sand beach, with what appears at first glance to be just disgustingly dirty water, rolling up in waves against it, with just huge chunks of gross flotsam floating around on top.
I don't want any of that.
Hideous. Probably tastes delicious.
What did you do? What do you do? Yeah, where's
I say I don't want any of that.
Okay. You are not required to have any of that.
Whew.
Can you TK some out so we can get a closer look of the wreckage, the floatage?
Yeah, sure. Hold out your shoe.
Okay. So you kind of grab a piece of this stuff, and it sort of like comes up as like a glob, right? It sort of like peels off of the main hunk of whatever is floating out there.
Yeah.
It forms this kind of like ball that you like float over and kind of like hovering in front of.
I give it straight to
Courtney,
Courtney. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
I
all.
It's all you.
It's all Courtney's. Here you go, man.
I just want to see what it was like up close. Don't
You gonna
worry.
eat that? You should totally eat that. I'll give you $5.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Gross.
Okay. Make a. You can make either like a nature or an engineering check.
I can do the engineering part.
Okay.
Merwin's the other part.
Everybody but me.
Doesn't Courtney have the ability where he can eat random stuff and not get sick?
Courtney does have that ability.
I do have that ability.
You should totally.
It doesn't mean I
I'm saying
want
I
to.
want
Yeah.
to do that.
Rolf would have eaten two
Not
handfuls.
obligated.
Rolf would have eaten
Rolf
two
would have already
handfuls.
Okay.
died last night.
But consider these. But memes.
Jumped on a frog.
I'm already TikToking this. as-
We're all sitting there like, yeah, go ahead, just have a snack. Just eat some. Just.
Think of the viewers, man. Think of the viewers.
It's landscape, so when you vomit, I can get the whole arc.
Gross. So I have a 16 to nature to try to figure out what the gloop
This is
is.
floating right in front of Courtney. Are you over there too?
What? Where?
Are you like this was floated over in front of Courtney? Does Merwin also go over to
Oh,
like get a closer
yeah.
look?
I,
Are you still? Are you in the
sidled
blast
over.
radius? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it
definitely in
could
the
look
blast
like a corn
radius.
dodger.
Okay.
I'm patient 0.
Yeah, you like stick your finger into it, Merwin, and like pull it out and you kind of give it a sniff. And you're like, this is ice cream, guys.
Hooray!
Yeah.
What flavor of ice cream is it? It is sludge.
Arsenic. Yeah.
Corn dodger.
Corn dodger flavor.
No, it is it's sweet cream.
Nice. And yes, the only way that I flavor profile things is 1 to 10 out of corn dodger.
Yeah.
Like how close it is to a corn dodger.
10 corn
This is
dodger?
nothing like corn dodger.
right. That could mean anything to you, but it's very specific to me.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's
So
like
sweet
these-
cream flotsam.
Yeah, just floating in these like waves of like brown-looking water.
Gross.
Yeah, that sounds nasty.
Yeah, what's the water made out of now that I licked
Well,
the...
Is this a giant affogato? Is the water coffee?
Don't worry, guys. It's just a candy bar floating in the pool of piss.
can I pull some of the liquid out telekinetically, or does someone have to go dunking for it?
I mean, you could kind of, well, I guess, yeah, make a check links to expertise to try to like keep liquid contained, and you can go ahead and add your 2d6.
Oh, a full grapple line check. Oh,
Yeah.
You can in fact use grapple line with that.
oh God. So what does a 29 get me?
Okay, yeah, you like pick up a perfect globe of this this like brown liquid, which sort of like as you pull it out, there's sort of like it's spinning around itself in this little spherical cyclone, and this little trail of froth kind of like comes out at both poles.
That's very cool. Now recreate Michelangelo's David.
Drink it.
How high would you
I
have
was-
to roll to do that?
100% sure that you were about to say now recreate Michelangelo's dick, and I was like, what?
Yell food fight.
How do we know what it looks like?
Yeah.
That's his lost notebook. It's just like 85 doodles
My
of
oldest-
its own.
My oldest child who wants to get into art was talking with something. She's like, and they said, it's that picture of that guy almost touching the other guy, and I was like,
And they're both naked. Daddy, of course. Yeah, I hope that this was in a crowded supermarket.
oh no, this was just at the house, and I doubled over in the kitchen and couldn't stand up straight and was laughing really hard.
She said, "This is why I don't talk to you, Dad."
Yeah, and it was like Penny just going, what? What? Oh.
Oh man.
In Penny's defense, I did figure out which picture it was right away.
Right.
Right, you know exactly what she means.
That's not the gasoline bag.
God.
Oh man. That is too good.
So what picture did she mean?
Are you familiar with the painter known as Mickey Paintbrush?
Oh man. Oh.
Oh, God. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, that's so damn funny. Okay, so
Moving right along.
yeah. All right,
Liquid.
liquid.
Is it root beer?
We killed
Yes.
Josh.
Yes, it tastes like root beer. It's root beer.
Oh, okay.
I just realized from the froth. Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, wait, it's froth. Sounds awesome.
nothing frothy could ever be bad for you.
It's a giant root beer float. Dive in. And
Of course
Give
it's a
yourself some
float.
calories.
Why wouldn't it be a float?
All right, so we've come up to this, like, the edge of this. Is there any, like, discernible crossing or ford?
No, so you don't see, like, you see that on the far side is this giant castle
Okay.
that you had spotted from, like, way back in the Licorice Mountains.
Yeah.
But you do not see an obvious way to cross.
Okay.
Well, is it? We could fly.
Yeah, I mean,
Flyers.
I'm already lassoed to Marco.
Okay? You're gonna give a piggyback.
The problem is that we have too many people. Like, you know, like we can only have so many people, and there's 5 of us, not 4 this time.
I'm just gonna put your sister on my shoulders and then make you do all the work
No.
and take all the credit.
I'm the hero.
Yeah. Yeah. And with the bravest whistle ever.
Okay.
How far is it again? I'm sorry.
What are you eating, Marco? I thought
A
you
frozen
made
pizza. Yeah, it is.
with a fork.
Yeah.
He's Italian, Steven. Cut him some slack.
I was
he
eating
would,
pizza
he wouldn't know
correctly.
anything about pizza.
And so, that's how you eat pizza in Italy, especially if you are eating like a whole thing and not just like a slice that you get from like a random place. B, it turns out it's too hot when it comes out of the oven, to eat it in anything but tiny pieces without.
That's
like,
why I let it rest for 5 minutes before I cut it.
But I was hungry now.
Every pizza is a personal pizza with enough effort.
How far across do we have to fly? Or traverse?
Pretty far. Pretty far.
There's a lot of flying.
I'm
Maybe
torn
we should
between
look
getting my
for-
own personal Jesus or one that I can share with the crew.
Is this like a moat, or is it like?
This is bigger than a moat. This is at very least a lake and probably more like a sea.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Um,
So when you're saying pretty far, we're talking like several miles.
Yes.
Okay.
is there some sort of like boat-shaped leaf that we can use?
You want
Or
to
a-
like
or a-
rummage a vaguely boat-shaped object from the forest?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I
Are
would
you
also
using
say
nature? Or what
better than-
passes for nature here?
Yeah.
a boat
That's something
shaped
better than
leaf.
a leaf.
Boat shaped leaf would be fine. I would settle for a boat shaped boat.
All we need is something that will float in root beer. So I'm
Okay.
gonna do a nature check because apparently the rules are dead. What is this? Expertise?
Well, what are you gonna do? Are you just kind of like, are you gonna hunt around until you find something good or give up? Because that would be vitality.
Okay. That's
If you're gonna try
that's
to like fashion something out of lollipops at hand, that would be might.
okay. I'm gonna fashion something out of what is at hand.
I'm
Okay.
gonna continue to be useless. That's my usual MO.
Jose.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So
pretty
you like
solid.
you kind of come up with a strategy where you're gonna make a raft out of lollipops.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe like lash the sticks together or something. You haven't thought it all the way through, but you're pretty sure that you can go out and gather some materials and find something suitable if someone can tell you what to do with them.
Outstanding. Guys, I can make a raft.
It's
I
like
have
a Fortnite.
confidence.
Okay.
Use-
We have
use
no
my-
means of propulsion for such raft.
you
We can paddle with a lollipop.
or
We cannot paddle from here to the castle. It's like
Oh.
barely visible in the horizon.
It's like an inland sea, but like you can go really fast, and we'll just.
Not while carrying a whole raft.
You're not carrying it. You're
You're
just.
pushing
What if
pulling
you
it.
just sort of just swim behind it and kick your little feet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in cartoons.
Marco, this is quitter talk. In the late 19th century, they would take a block of ice from New England, put it in the hold of a ship, and sail it to fucking India
Yep.
so they could have ice in India.
Yep.
Okay,
That is
Yeah.
absolutely true.
And that's how
You
the
can
but
do
that
that.
but they would still do the sailing in a boat. The ice was
We can make a boat. We just need you.
no. I'm just saying I don't think I have enough gas in my tank to run all the.
You're
run all-
surrounded by candy. Literally, we're in a world made of nothing but calories. Like, I can just shovel things into your mouth while you're kicking if you need me to.
Just make your way there.
Okay, you know what? Fine. I will do this stupid thing.
Yes.
The only reason that I'm doing, I just want to go to record that the only reason that I'm doing this is because I'm out of reasonable justification why it's stupid. But I
Yeah.
still think it's stupid.
That's what makes the world go round.
Frustration,
Yeah, you
That's
take
what
Frustrated
makes the world
cons-
go round.
one determined individual who just wears down everyone around them until until they decide to build a fucking pyramid. That's the history of civilization.
Okay.
Fine,
Okay,
we'll build
so
a
we have-
pyramid.
Just
We
to
have
shut you
materials. We have propulsion.
Yep.
Does anyone want to try to fashion these into an actual vehicle? We have a strategy for that?
I thought
Or are
that
we
was
just going to do this on individual lollipop rafts, and we're just going to lash them all to...
since we're not friends anymore.
Right.
Maybe I could melt the lollipops together with my energy beam.
Oh, sure, yeah. Make an engineering check.
Oh, I can also, yeah, and can I help him with his engineering check since I'm also trained in engineering?
You can
we'll
lick
let
them to
him
make
go
them.
first.
Okay.
You can lick them to make them sticky.
That's
but
great.
then the root beer is just going to dissolve any bond made by liquid.
I don't know what the localized physics are here.
All right, so we're gonna try to weld these things. All right, let's see it.
What's welding? Might? Vitality?
Yeah, Mike.
I'm just saying, I don't think lollipop melts and then solidifies if you like try to weld it. I don't think that's how that works. I think it just burns.
It definitely works that way.
It absolutely works that way.
Yeah.
But Courtney, you botched it.
I think I just blasted the lollipops in the
Yeah. So you've got like a partial pile of lollipops. You're like, I've got an idea, guys. Blam!
just
Sugar shards everywhere. God damn it.
Oh, get control of that damn thing. All right.
Like,
All right.
my imagining is that he like gets started and like he gets like halfway through the first like beam, and it's like.
All right. So
Yes.
Courtney, you suffer a fatigue with a horrible candy explosion.
And
You're
I'm
like covered for a brief but unpleasant moment in searing
Molten
hot
candy.
lollipop.
all of us are just,
and I'm like amateur as I'm just trying to shoot the lollipops together, which is obviously also not working.
Okay, so I mean, Merwin's material gathering result previously was sufficiently good that you don't have to like gather new materials. You still have enough that you could probably, if you have a successful outing, could likely craft a boat big
Okay.
enough for the five of you.
I'm gonna try engineering as well,
Okay.
since I'm also trained in that, and I'm
Okay.
gonna use my stick-to-itiveness.
I'm
Do it
gonna.
for work.
What I'm going to do is try to see if I have like, because like Dave is half paying attention to this, but he's the kind of guy that sometimes have like some sort of like crazy intuition where like he can figure out what the like some like very good idea like on the spot, just half paying attention, but he just like not really into it. So that I'm gonna try to fish for very good ideas. Is I guess
Merwin is all in on this licking things and sticking them together strategy.
It is also
yeah, I mean-
clearly not working.
of
Right.
course.
I mean, it's not going catastrophically wrong, but you're not getting anywhere.
Right. It doesn't seem like something that you could ride in.
It's
But
more
it's
just
not causing
sticky.
me harm. Yeah.
Does
Come on.
F13 gets me any amazing ideas on how to approach this problem?
Yeah. So you think that you found some or you remember seeing some like licorice rope that if you wanted to make a raft, you could use that to maybe like lash a simple raft together. If you did, but you think that probably you're going to need some kind of chemical accelerant or something like what Courtney tried before, but better. If you want to make this into a really nice vehicle, just successful, right? Like just not having it end in an explosion.
I just disappear for exactly 0.7 seconds, reappear with like a giant roll of licorice sweep, and just like use the end of it to just whip lightly like whip curtains back and say like, here, try these but do better. just fling the whole pile at him.
Okay. I don't know, Courtney, you want to give it another try, or?
Oh, okay. I thought I just botched it for good.
No,
I think
you're not on the-
No, or if Headcase wants to get in there, we could see what he's got any ideas.
Like basically, I believe that what happens is my roll bought you another attempt. I think is basically the.
All right. Does Hardcase want to stop me before I blast the raft again?
No, go for it. Although I'm just going to try to blast it with amazing mental powers. This is funnier.
I'm just gonna take cover.
If you could shield me from the backlash of the explosion, that would be ideal.
There's going to be an
Like,
explosion.
barrier.
How about you just don't do an explosion this time?
I'm
Don't
Jeez
do that,
Louise.
huh?
I'm just trying to lead my sister to safety.
Twice much better.
Okay.
Twice much better.
That's all right. So yeah, I mean, you're making progress. This is not a stunning success, but you're making headway.
I'm also while we
probably-
do this, I'm also gonna perlustrate like the coast like away from the point where you got there to see if there are crossings that are a little bit more reasonable. Obviously, like I'm gonna go like 5 minutes up north and then 5 minutes down south, but like that still covers like a lot of ground.
Right, that's
Yeah.
miles for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is. So you don't. As far as you can tell, there is essentially undifferentiated coastline terrain in both directions. Like it just seems to go on an arbitrary distance. And you don't know if it's like a weird parallax or something else, but like also the castle never seems to move from being directly opposite
Oh, that's not good.
where you are.
It's as far
It's
away as the moon.
I mean, no, like if the hustle is very big and very far away, we would be like circling around it without noticing, and that would kind of explain what's going on there, right? Like,
So it's as far away as the sun instead of being as far away as the
no, if it's
Right.
if it's like 20 miles away, that's probably far enough that we wouldn't necessarily notice immediately the curvature of. That's probably would. I lied. No, that's just untrue. If it's like
But you said
20
it so confidently.
if it's like 20 million miles away, that's probably far enough that you wouldn't notice the curvature.
I think that's what they call a good news, bad news.
Yeah, can I amend my previous statement to 1 astronomical unit?
Can I amend I have a small correction to my previous statement. It was wrong by about 5 orders of magnitude. Which, in astronomy is not even that much.
Yeah, fair the estimation. It's nothing.
So that's the good news. The bad news is that I believe we are dealing with the problem of astronomical proportions, which it wasn't clear before.
What
Yeah,
I was judging a magic event one time, and
And you had the problem with astronomical proportions?
no, but like the last match for the round was coming in. It was like really late, and I was like gesturing for like the last judge who had the slip to like hurry it up, like tell us what the result is, get the slip up, like do something. And he's just kind of like moseying, like hurry. And he got up there and he's like, I was just far away. It looked like I was walking. Like, yeah, I'm sure it was parallax that made it look like you were dragging. And the judge was standing next to me, just like lost his mind. He's like, I have never heard anyone use parallax in a burn before.
Oh, man.
Which, to be fair, is accurate.
Yeah. So the in any case, so yeah, you observe that this castle, like no matter where you go on the coastline,
That's
it
weird.
appears to be directly
Yeah.
across.
When I come back, I just
this
tell them with the
body of flow.
utmost certainty that the hustle, that based on my estimation, the hustle is several hundreds of thousands of miles away,
Right.
and probably as an object about as big as like about as big as Mercury.
Oh, it'd probably be way bigger than that. Like
No, it wouldn't.
20 times the size of the sun.
Now he's confident.
Like, Mercury is really fucking big. Just because it's
Yeah,
not
but
as big as the Earth.
Yeah, but it's not so big that you can see it from Earth.
No, but like you can't see the curvature of Earth from Earth, you know? Like, so like we have wiggle room there.
Be that as it may.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
The size of Kilimanjaro.
So Courtney has had a moderate success. Probably if somebody assists and does reasonably well, or Courtney gives it another shot,
Alright.
you could probably finish up this lollipop.
I'm gonna, at great personal risk, try to help Courtney.
Okay.
Probably the better idea. Take it
Uh,
nice and slow.
What am I? So like, I'm basically trying to steady the pieces while Courtney's welding them together.
Yeah.
So what would that be? Probably luck
So-
in this case.
Probably luck, yeah.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Just to see if I'm gonna get my legs blown off by
Yeah.
a blast of alien energy.
Just to see which part of your body gets blown off.
No, it's okay. We're
right.
gonna call you Lieutenant Dan. It'll be fine.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
All right, great.
I have a beer in my fridge right now called Lieutenant Dank. It's one of those like IPAs that are like really like, you know, hoppy.
Unpleasant. Yeah.
I love hops.
Hops are delicious.
You're part of the big IPA scam.
Yeah, you're part of-
Look, it's all about balance. You just got to have the right proportions of hops.
I don't like when my beer only tastes like hops, but like
Yeah, that's the key.
in
All
the
right.
in the right.
Okay. So tell me what this boat ends up looking like. So you basically have essentially like thermoplastic panels that you
Yeah.
can form into more or less whatever shape you want with this.
It's sort of like halfway between one of those like romantic paddle boat swans and like a horrifying Viking longboat.
I was about to say we probably accidentally built a drakkar. That would be my
It's
understanding.
halfway between those two. It's bright pink.
Cigarette boat. Come on. Cigarette boat, Miami Vice. Let's go.
Just a cigarette boat with a big swan head on the front of it.
Yes.
Okay.
And some shields down the sides made out of lollipops.
Lollipop.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would, if it's made out of lollipops, it would look like it has shields down the sides,
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
regardless.
That's true. Yep.
Okay. So this is the noble craft that you have.
We have to give it a name.
The Granny
Yeah.
Northwind.
Yeah,
The Granny North
obviously
Wind.
the Granny North Wind.
Granny
What kind of
Northwind
question is
sails
that?
Again. Yes.
Rides again. It's got the 2 on the side.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 at this point because
3?
the Granny Northwind became a bar.
Yeah, the grand arc of the Granny Northwind. All right. So
There's only one constant in the universe across all parallel universes.
This is
and it's this one boat.
somehow still the least seaworthy incarnation of it, including the bar.
Oh man.
okay. So you now have a craft, and it now needs to be, I guess, propelled.
That's
I
all you
thought we
do.
had solved that problem before. Apparently, I have been informed that I am the problem.
Okay. So if you're gonna be like popping some sort of candy as you like.
Yeah.
I have
swim
a
across.
I'm
big-
just
I
gonna
have a-
stuff myself full of candy, run until I can, and then we're gonna probably run out.
Yeah, you're
About-
swimming through root beer and ice cream. Calories are not a problem.
Well, I'm not swimming. I'm running on the surface, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell yourself that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
actually
probably
not
can't even
a
see it at this point.
I'm actually not a super fast swimmer, right? Because of how my super speed works. Like,
That's true.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you
We could pull it with licorice ropes. It came down to it, running.
Would the strain be too much on the straws? Would the initial blast off destroy them?
You could ease into it.
like a solar sail.
Eh.
I think pulling it would be harder because I don't think you're that strong. Are you? Or are you super strong?
No, I'm definitely not super strong. But you guys kept telling me that this would be fine, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll give it a shot.
Just keep
All
your
right,
legs moving.
so
We'll get there eventually.
So make me.
Are you so? Wait a sec. Isn't Courtney super mighty?
No.
I'm pretty sure Courtney's might is 7, right?
Wait, Steven, hold
Courtney's
that
might-
mug back up. I think I have that exact same mug.
They were shipped with flower arrangements in the 1980s.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yep.
Oh, can you bring mine over here? Oh, I don't have my camera plugged in
You
because
know, yeah.
streaming. Next time.
It's fine. We believe you.
It's okay.
I
We
have
know what it
that
looks
same-
like.
Yeah, like 1 out of 10 American households has this mug because of that reason.
Mine
I
doesn't.
think Courtney has might of 6. Headcase has a might of 8.
Literally,
Yeah, but
people on
Headcase
this
can't-
call have this mug.
Headcase can't fly. But I
That
think
is
Courtney is the one where he has the good situation where he can both fly and also probably pull this damn thing. I would like to remind all of you that my might is 2.
Well, you can push and Courtney can pull.
No, if somebody pulls, I should be the one pulling for sure. But I think Courtney is gonna eclipse my
that's a
my
good
contribution anyway.
Or we should take turns and rest.
Yeah, we can do
Weird
that.
gondola.
All right.
Yeah,
so
I mean we
they're-
can absolutely take turns. Yeah.
I could stick
They're
my
tag
staff in it
teaming
and
it.
blast. Blast like in cartoons.
Oh yeah, just blast from the back and get propelled that way. That could be a thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever you do, so you guys are neither of you is trained in strength, right?
Nope.
I am.
Oh,
So you are.
Then you should definitely be pulling the ball. Why are we relying on me for this bullshit?
Well, I want to see you do it. I want to critique the performance.
I'll tell you how this is gonna go. I'm gonna just get started, slam into the range of the thing, and then pull back after moving the ball by 2 total inches, or
you call
possibly,
that pulling a boat?
yeah, or possibly the things are just gonna snap.
Oh my god! Also, you don't have to use licorice. I have a magical whip, a magical lasso that I've used to hold on to you before.
Yeah. But then you probably don't have grip, right? What would happen is that between if we were trying to me if you lassoed me and I just went, what would happen is we'd probably just get dislodged from the boat.
You can't ease into it. You're always at 90 miles per hour.
I don't have very many ways of going slow. I don't have to go at 90 miles per hour, but my speed, is gradual, starting from about 20 miles per hour, and then it's an arc from there.
So
But going from 0 to 20 miles per hour is still really fast.
That's true, but we just need to build some inertia into this so we can just make a bigger boat.
Are you saying that we'll need a bigger boat?
Yeah.
Have you even watched that movie? Guys, has somebody shown Merwin the shark? Sorry, Jaws or whatever.
All right, Courtney, fly, Merwin, lasso, Courtney.
Done. I already have lassos on both of them. Just wait.
All right, let's go for it.
Yeah, so make me some strength checks. So I guess this will be untrained.
Also, by the way, April, this level of organization, why it took us 4 hours to get to where the fuck you were.
I thought he was trained in strength.
I am.
Yeah. So Courtney adds vitality. Because it's not about can you move the boat. Yes, you can move it. This is about like your ability to keep moving it over the entire width of the lake.
Okay, the good news is that if I'm trying to do this, my vitality is not 2. The good news is that my vitality is 3.
No, Courtney rolled. He's got an 11. 11 is pretty good.
My vitality is also 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to add it, which I don't. Is the other thing.
And Josh did a zombie dog attack, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was messing with a macro. That doesn't mean anything. That's literally a clicking on the wrong part of my macro bar. I was trying to modify it, and instead that I didn't. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, so Courtney's appears to be holding up pretty well over this first stretch.
Good. Go, Courtney.
All right,
Let's
see.
we waiting on Dave, or am I keep going?
Yeah, Dave. Dave's doing it too, right? You're working together.
Yeah, sure.
This is untrained for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my meager contribution.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah, that is all right. All right. Yeah, you're both fine. I mean, you're working together. It's not that hard. So probably you make it about halfway there. All right. Courtney's fine in the second half.
Very good.
You feel a lurch from Dave's side.
Yay!
Oh, all right. Success. Okay, so you guys make it. Apart from one minor welding accident, without incident.
Outstanding.
Okay.
To run against like a Superman Flash situation.
Yeah. So, you guys managed to pull up on the far shore, and you are now kind of more or less under the shadow of this castle. It's certainly within not a terribly long walking distance. It's maybe half, 3/4 of a mile inland. But the beach here is not nearly as clean as the white sand beaches were on the other side. What it looks like is that this is basically like a swamp. So there's this very shallow kind of standing root beer.
Yeah, it's still made of root beer float, right? It's
root beer bog.
Yeah.
So you're essentially entering a root beer bog.
We're gonna have root beer bog bodies, and Steve's not at his desk or his post. Steve, come on back. Root beer bog bodies.
Okay, so we're gonna wait for it. I'm gonna catch my breath, and then we're gonna go to what is all the bog thing.
Steve, we're at a root beer bog. It's time to find the root beer bog bodies.
Oh yeah, this is an important part of my shtick.
Bog bodies.
Okay, so you go.
Barrels.
So you probably probably can't navigate the bog in your boat.
Okay.
But April is demanding to know how she's supposed to get through this stupid thing.
Oh.
We couldn't make a corduroy road like Sherman did when he was moving through the Salkehatchie swamps.
You are barred from having ideas again.
Next time you have a thought, let it go.
Next time you have a thought, just don't. It's fine.
Just let it go quietly into that good night.
But I'm assuming that she's referring to the fact that she's wearing like a fancy like candy
Yes.
floss gown, and we can.
I also momentarily forgot that I was interpreting a Civil War era character, and that was literally just me saying what I would have said in that situation. The difference between role play and between me and Merwin is starting to blur.
It's fine. It's fine. We fashion it up so we can carry you around on top of the box, so you don't have to like deal with like whatever the fuck you're wearing.
We can make
weighing you down.
Oh, we should make one of those like Everglades Everglades like skimmer boats, the like propeller powered boats.
Merwin, didn't we just have this discussion about you and having ideas?
How hard can you fart?
Like I can carry the sister, right? So
you're not allowed to touch my sister and carry her around, please.
Right. Let's go.
You have to do something.
Yeah, absolutely. You make the assertion that you are not that Courtney is not allowed to carry your sister, and Courtney says too late because April is already on his back.
All right, well that solves that.
Damn it!
All right.
You got the situation well under control, Courtney. Or Dave, you're doing good.
I'll take point.
And I'll
Okay.
fly.
Okay.
And I will
So Courtney
swim.
is flying along the surface of the swamp.
I'm just running on
Merwin?
top of water when there's stretches where I would sink. I'm like,
Singing
Okay.
a whole new world to.
Yeah, Merwin is entering a whole new world of filth.
I will
Alright.
punch the absolute bejesus out of anybody who bothers us.
Okay.
Can't you like
I
swing
scout
one
to
through
see
this,
if anybody wants to bother us.
Tim?
Beg your
What's that?
pardon?
Don't you have like basically a swing line that you can use?
I have a grapple line, and I've got gecko grip.
Can you Tarzan your way through
Yeah, can
this?
you Spider-Man through this thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Are
can
there
certainly
trees?
try. Yeah, I mean there's dense enough like stuff out here that you can definitely do that.
Okay.
Okay, so and Merwin is just trudging.
Yep,
Yeah.
just boots deep,
It's
plowing
just old,
forward.
like the old times, like the old days.
Yeah, like Ghost Cloak just wicking root beer up into the back of his pants.
You're gonna have the strangest case of trench foot in history.
Yeah.
Justin would be so happy right now.
Trench crack. All right. Okay. So you're
I was gonna say
trudging along through
diabetes,
this
but
swamp,
that's an actual thing. So
and you start to hear these like weird bubbly moans from all around you.
This is it.
oh god, it's the bog bodies. It's all coming back to me, fellas.
I hope they're the root beer barrels. They're like alive or something.
Having flashbacks to Bog Nom.
They're alive.
Okay, so you guys are.
Bognum
you can put
isn't
yourselves right,
real,
you're
it's
basically right in the center of this map.
I'm sorry, I have to tell you this story. was watching a really shitty B movie where it was about a German submarine being attacked by dinosaurs, and one of the
It sounds like the
guys,
greatest movie of all time. Go on.
yeah, it has Doug McClure in it, so it is the greatest movie of all time. And they were riffing it on Mystery Science Theater 3000, and at one point he's like looking through the periscope, and then just like a dinosaur just like clomps onto the periscope, and he like backs up from it and just like shakes his head a little bit, and they're like, he's having flashbacks to Dinosaur Nom. And that fucking killed me. I had to pause it. I was laughing so hard.
Classic Dinosaur Nom.
All right.
One of the plus sides of the fact that it resets my stats every time I put a new icon on the field is that now I know all the stats of my characters by heart.
This is handy. You've memorized them.
39 hits points, 3 locks, and I currently have 2 fatigue. The other stuff.
We're still missing Merwin. Merwin, get yourself out there.
Yeah, the key is not to know any of your stats, and then you don't know if they're right or not.
Right.
And then you just proceed blissfully unaware.
I also like that because we had to stretch Merwin's icon in order to make the hat look reasonable. Like his bars are also longer.
That's true.
How are you at only 3? How are you at only 3 luck? Did you not recover your luck since last encounter?
No, like I said, I don't keep track of any of this stuff.
Oh, good.
No,
Luck's the one that you should.
I definitely got luck back, and I regained 5 luck. So
you regain 3.
What?
You have 7 luck total, right?
Yeah.
That means you regain 3 luck.
Oh, I forgot how the regeneration worked.
It's 1/3 rounded up.
That's just gibberish.
Anyone can say any crazy word.
Right.
Is that
Wobba,
an
wobba,
even?
wobba.
And you know why that doesn't work? Because none of those is an even number.
All reds. Oh dear. I pity my poor math teachers. I really do.
Are you supposed to have 6 lucks right now? Are you supposed to have the full 7?
I'm on it.
No, I just don't know. Is 3 accurate to what
it's
random
supposed to
person?
be 6.
Did you actually finish the last encounter at 3? Because like when I put my icon on the field, it only says I have 2 luck out of 2. Neither of those numbers is correct.
Right. One of those numbers is correct for mine, and I fixed the other one.
I think I actually have 2 out of 3 lucks right now. Now that I think about it.
If I can get this to work correctly.
Let's see, there are 3 monsters on the field, and each of them is labeled 1. Now I see there are 6.
There's more than 3 here.
Yeah, there's 6.
Oh,
well, I mean,
they're exactly map colored.
My
Yeah,
map
I
was
didn't think
scrolled.
that all the way through when I was designing this. I wanted everything to be bog colored, but then everything's the same color.
Can you like highlight
aura
them
on
in
the
some
back,
way
guys.
with the thing?
And some kind of light effect to them.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you can put aura
camouflage.
on
That's an evolutionary advantage.
Camouflage.
We can put buttons on them. That should give them a halo of some sort.
But then we have to move buttons around.
That's fine. Josh can take care of it.
You can put an aura, and you can make the aura visible.
There you go.
And you don't have
Right.
to put buttons on them.
There you go.
But we can see them anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
just use your eyeballs, Marco.
Yeah.
All
Put
right.
on your glasses.
All right. Goo monsters appear out of the swamp.
Oh no! Bog
They
bodies!
appear to be made of a combination of like this sticky swamp goop and root beer.
I warned you all repeatedly.
I murdered all
I
of
would
them.
not stop talking about this.
All right, Merwin, go.
Wait,
Merwin,
what?
please.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, you're
are-
first.
Yeah, you're first.
Why am I?
It's,
up?
it's Merwin time.
You are in the you are in the impetus phase.
In the impetus scrum?
Impetus scrum. Yeah.
All right. I'm impotent. in the impotent scrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me.
We're in the impetus scrum, which I'm pretty sure means imp of the United States. But
Input US.
When I was in college, we had our house blog was called Scrotus Blog, after the SCOTUS blog, which is the Supreme Court of the United States blog, but also scrotums.
yeah.
we had to get a scrotum in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But I think that my favorite like social media related story that you have ever told me is the Kill John Beck social media group that had to be shut down like 15 years that it existed. So.
Yeah, the Kill Chris Beck social.
Chris Beck
Facebook group.
Yeah.
Which was there were like 8 members. One of them was Chris Beck. And no one had posted to it in like 10 years.
Actually, you know what? Instead of Ricochet, I'm gonna go ahead and do a rattling shot on Scruffy. This guy, number 4.
All right.
Scruffy, number 4. You know what? I'm feeling lucky.
Oh boy.
I'll power shoot him. See where that gets us. Hi-yo!
I think that gets us right where we need to.
Adequate. All right.
So he takes 24 damage right out of the gate. Plus
another 12, 36.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that makes a reasonable progress. All right. It makes a hideous bubbling and like it's like when you like pull your foot out of the mud. It makes that kind of like sucking like sound. As this like massive hole opens up through the middle of things like gloppy form. And it like but it slowly shuts back up.
The reverse whoopee cushion.
Yep.
On the plus side, even my swords can probably cut through this damn thing. On the minus side, are these things even vulnerable to swords?
Sorry. The reverse whoopee cushion, and all I pictured was just somebody farting into a plastic bag. God, what the hell's wrong with me?
All right. So Dave had a choice to protect Merwin or his sister. He picked Merwin.
We see where his priorities lie.
I mean,
there's a reason she calls Merwin Wonder Twin.
The question was more like I want to intercept as many of these as possible. What I'm gonna do is Bamboozle 5 and Taunt 4, and possibly also Bamboozle 4. So that's at least the plan there. We're gonna move that, and then gonna do a skill check to Bamboozle 5. That was the wrong check. Because I did might, so it's not a 3.
It was still a 1.
It's an 11.
Okay.
Does that hit their might defense?
That is actually insufficient.
Okay. Because there's no failure on checks, right? So like 11 hits their might. Yeah, so like that's an actual question if 11 hits their might defense. I'm gonna slash at 4.
Expertise defense, right?
Might defense.
Oh, still does not.
I'm gonna double check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's might. Duelist flourish. Blah 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 blah. Expertise defense. Sorry, you're right.
Glances all around.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my unbalancing surge attack on this idiot. So that's an 8. Oh no, that's a miss, right? Because
Critical miss.
I want to taunt this guy. Let's spend the luck. And I will not reroll the 8. I will just reroll the d12. Oh, that's a crit. So
Okay,
I gain a fatigue, or my fatigue goes down to 1. So value. And I also
19.
deal this thing 19 damage, yes. And at which point my plan is to move to bamboozle fire, to move up here and try to bamboozle 3.
Okay. So you slice through number 4's face as it's like trying to reform its body underneath it, and the face kind of like slides, and now like the eyes are like all, there's like one up here and one down there, and the face is all messed up. So it hasn't quite disintegrated yet, but it's looking pretty bad.
It's not doing great.
Yeah, it's done better for sure.
Okay. Does 18 hit these things? Yes, expertise defense. Okay, so 3 is bamboozled.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I will now draw some cards. Only 4 is taunted.
Okay. Well, that being the case, I'm just going to take care of 4 right now. We'll go trundling up behind Dave here and give it an attack. It still says zombie die. I gotta change that. Okay. That'll be 14 against your expertise defense, which I would assume is a glance.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, sure. You know what? Sure. Let's do this. How about I and this guy do? Oh no. Sorry, I exchange space it with 3, and 3 gets a leak instead.
Okay. Yeah, so 14 is enough to hit these guys on their expertise defense.
So I'm swapping. Yeah.
Okay. He takes 18 damage as this other one like crashes his face into it. Like wave of goo splashing together.
Wave of goo.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna change.
What?
You cut out there, Josh.
That's all right. Not important. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Or the rest of the monsters go?
The monsters can go. I'll react.
Okay.
Courtney,
Well, I can't
are you
heal.
good?
I can't heal 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only heal Tim. The monster.
So do you want to move? Do you want to move to around my spot, and I'll move? I was going to go pick up 2.
I still
you
can't
move to
heal
around-
Ave from there.
Well, move past where I am then.
So if you want to move more than half your speed, Courtney, and keep April on your back,
Yeah.
you're going to have to succeed at a strength check linked to might. Not a very hard one, but
Yeah.
you'll still have to make one.
Is there any area around us that's at least like a little bit like more like firm ground rather than all like
Yeah. So these, if you look where it looks like there's grass, and it's like kind of the main grass color, that is relatively dry, but it's still a swamp. You could also put her down in a bush if you wanted to.
Yeah, like we can probably put her down somewhere that's reasonable, right? And
No, I have to spend a card to fly, but does that also include movement, or is that just include?
Yes.
Flight. It
Yes.
does include movement. Okay.
Yeah. Like you have to keep moving to keep flying, but you still get to move when you move.
Also, I'm ranged, so I can just like fall back to where she is, and I can
Well, I
still
can
shoot
double
everything.
move. I can just double move and stay in the air, and I don't get to attack, but that puts everyone in healing range.
Oh, nice.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
I can't move her, but we'll go to there.
Yeah.
We'll stay flying. I'll double move. Which I
Oh, you
assume
left
is I
your
get
bo-
to do 3.
Okay.
And that just allows me to heal.
No, don't bring my
But why
sister
did you
closer
double
to the monsters, you ass.
Look, we're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I was gonna go there and do the expected.
Yeah. Oh, is it time? Has the time come for fudge nerds?
To kick a bog body right in the nards.
Yeah, it's time for fudgy nards. Yes.
Yeah.
This is a defensive stance attack, and that is a critical miss.
Pretty bad. Kick yourself in your own nards.
I'm gonna. That's not me. This is me. I'm gonna re-roll all of that. I would like to start the fight out on a better change.
I'm in favor of this.
I like how you did 26 damage.
With among the worst you can possibly run.
I mean, he is at plus 20 for his.
Yeah,
Dear
double might plus enhanced attack is So that's not much better. That's an 11 versus the lowest defense.
11 is a glance. But your glances are still like 16, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be a glance.
Yeah, I'll glance it. But
okay. Their lowest defense is expertise, and you sort of like slap at it. You're sort of like the branch, like you try to rip a branch off of one of these bushes, and it just like doesn't come loose properly. So you just like all right. All right, so you whip that guy with the branch. That is 12 damage, you said? 16?
You were correct.
16. That's not bad. I've seen worse glances than that.
It's tolerable.
Okay. Guy number 3 is going to turn around and try to glorp all over Dave again.
Gross.
You know what one of the most interesting thing about my last turn was?
That's a miss? What?
That was actually the first time with Dave that I crit on an 11. Like, it's the first time I roll an 11 with Dave.
Well, now you crit on 10s, right? Oh, no, you took the other one.
No, I took the other one, yeah.
Gloop.
Okay. This gloopy guy is going to come in. So, Courtney, are you close to the ground? Where are you exactly?
By the way, 3 is also taunted now. Just throwing it out there because it attacked me and missed. So
I assume that I flew. Okay. I would say that we were, but we have gone upwards, right? Because I'm here in a protective manner, not in a offensive. I'm here defensively, not offensively. So,
okay.
I'm really only here to be in healing range. Not.
You would feel bad if April got killed.
I would feel bad.
All right, so that's 13 versus expertise?
Yeah, which still doesn't let me understand why you didn't drop her somewhere safe instead of just carrying with you into the fray.
She's safe with me. Is that's against me?
That's Merwin. Sorry, I didn't actually say that.
So the lower one is against me?
Yes.
Okay. And that's 13 versus expertise?
Yes.
Okay. That is a glance.
Okay, 10 damage.
Okay.
This thing like splashes gross goo all over you. Number 2 is gonna attack Tim.
I'm looking at my heal value.
Okay.
I always forget.
13?
Yeah, it's 13, right? So what is heal that 10 off right now?
Okay. We got one coming from Tim. Ooh, bad news for Tim.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a critical hit unless you got a defense.
I do. Well, I forgot to draw up. So it's, I don't think it's possible. We'll just see.
Okay.
Nope.
So you take 28 damage as this thing like brings up this huge like knot of goo from inside of it and just blasts it out in your face.
Yikes.
In your face.
And you're just like basically covered head to toe in like just this goo. All right. And this last one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll
Heal
just kind of
13.
start wandering
Yeah.
into here.
Heal 13
you-
of that? Okay.
Are you gonna be okay after you heal 13 of that? I'm trying to figure out if my next turn I should go help you or Merwin.
I will be. I'm fine.
Okay.
I am
Okay,
46.
Merwin,
I'm
you're up.
46 away from my shield.
All right. So I'm gonna.
Don't forget you're on a roll.
I am on a roll. Yeah, I already added that for the first time ever.
I don't believe you.
I remembered to do it.
In only our final session.
Look,
Oh, there's a pristine radiance on both Merwin and Tim.
nice.
But that
What
doesn't
happened
do anything else right now, right?
when they?
But
Then they
five,
did-
Oh, it's
five would get
13?
here, right? Yeah.
9 damage?
Yeah, on 5 and 2, right? Weren't they both there when I healed them?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
they absolutely were. Okay. Right, they are seared.
Cool. So I'm gonna ricochet on 4, 5, and whatever number that one is at the bottom.
6.
Oh, there's
Six.
another one? I didn't even notice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ricochet 4, 5, and 6. I can't move my map or touch anything, or else it'll throw the map across the room. So you just have to trust me that there's one down there. And yeah, so let's do this. So here comes. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here comes Ricochet. Bam. Then I'm going to roll that up here.
Steve, the flavor text on the Ricochet card claims
Oh no. Not.
you have 11 billion rerolls.
Yeah, I'm defo gonna re-roll that. Yeah, but then I'll be down to 5 re-rolls.
Only 5 rerolls.
Popper is 5.
Huzzah! Yeah,
Okay.
baby. That's a crit.
Okay, well, that's a significant improvement. So you choose one to deal critical damage to, and it's
Okay.
just hit damage on the other 2.
Okay, so 5 is going to take critical damage.
Okay.
4 should probably die anyway.
What?
4 should probably die anyway, it sounds like. From
Oh, right. So
that's some
that
pretty bad
means,
37 damage to this one?
yeah. And then the other 2 take 25.
This is not a good day to be a goo fudge monster.
Okay, yeah, the Goo Fudge monster number 4 is blown apart as your like ghost bullets rip into it. Like it is not even like fully recovered from all of the malarkey that had happened to it last round.
I duck behind the third one to avoid splashing damage.
Yeah, just to avoid additional goo. Okay. So yeah, Merwin. So you have another action.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a step back to get like here.
Okay, so you're just like below Courtney now.
Yeah, sort of, yeah. Diagonally below Courtney.
Okay. So now it is the everyone but Courtney phase. Plus 2, 3, and 5.
Okay, 3 should. I'm gonna move, so 3 should attack me first because I'm not gonna be close to 3 by the round ends. I'm assuming he wants to take an
Okay.
attack.
That's 13 versus expertise, which I assume is a miss.
That,
Or
yes.
do you have a? Do you have a bonus right now?
Not against 3, I don't think. Yeah, no, yeah. I bamboozled 3 last round. Yeah. 3 is
Yeah, okay,
bamboozled.
let's
Yeah.
miss.
And he is re-taunted because of tauntedness. I am gonna move. I'm gonna use this move action to bamboozle 6.
Okay. 6 or 5? The one that you're next to, or the one that you're not next to?
No, the one I'm not next to, because I'm gonna attack 5, and then he's gonna get bamboozled that way. Doesn't do it. These are not here anymore. I am gonna use Flawless Feint to teleport behind 5 and do a thing. And by do a thing, I mean mercilessly try to demolish it. Yeah, that is gonna be. I'm assuming 26 hits this thing's expertise defense. That sounds like a thing that would get hit.
Yeah, you got there.
So he takes 9 damage.
Okay.
And I am actually.
Yeah, this is kind of a similar. This is like a repeat of last time, where there's a giant gaping hole in the middle of this thing from where Merwin just blew it apart, and you come in and you like kind of slice through a weak point. And it's looking real bad now.
It's not doing great. It's in better time.
Contiguous go.
This is this is my movement card. Do I want to gather courage for the 2 points I can heal? Or do I want to... I should probably move and bamboozle another one. Yeah, sure. 6 is far enough away. Don't imagine it being a huge problem. And 5's taunted on me now. As is 3. So I'm just going to move to 1. I'm just going to go in one's face and bamboozle that one too. If I can.
Okay.
Okay, so... here's the...
That'll do.
The current situation is 3 and 5 are taunted. 1 is bamboozled but not taunted. And actually, for this turn, everything is bamboozled because I played a card that gives me a permanent +2 hit bonus.
And actually, number 5 is going to attack you before you run away here.
Before I run away, yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
Nope.
So that's going to be 15 versus your expertise, which I assume is a miss.
Yeah, that does not do it.
Okay. And that was an 8, so it is re-taunted. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
They need to roll 11 or more in order not to be re-taunted.
Okay, so these guys are going to come kind of like slime it over in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And now we've got number 2 and Tim.
I am still under defensive stance, so my expertise defense is a 16, so that missed as a glance.
No, that was an attack against Dave. I'm saying it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were saying number 2 and Tim.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. What do I got?
That was a 1. Oh, that's weird. 17 had a blue outline because it was a min and a max.
Well, that's weird.
Okay. I guess they needed to cover that case somehow. I think I am just going to low blow this guy again.
Keep trying to hit this thing in the nards over and over until it manifests nards and then dies.
Well, also, I'm at a -1 right now, so I
Right. You need the head. Fair enough.
Yep. Okay, so that's only going to be a 14 versus.
Do I get
expertise.
a point towards on a roll for each thing I hit and ricochet?
No, it's for each action you take.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure I've asked that before, but
I think 14 hits them, right? I think we figured it out.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
it hits them. It does 25 damage. We already knew the whatchamacallit, lowest defense. And then I am going to use an action to gather courage.
We already knew they would take 25 damage.
All right, you shove your psychically charged stick into this thing's eye. It's looking pretty rough. All right, it's gonna try to retributively regurgitate all over you.
Gross. The only thing worse than
14
projectile
versus your
vomit
expertise defense.
is revenge vomit.
Yeah, this is a revenge barf. Absolutely a revenge barf. 14 versus your expertise. This one is actually at you, Tim.
14 versus my expertise defense is. Sorry, there's alarms going off. In here. 14 versus my expertise defense is a glance.
Triggered the glance alarm.
10 damage.
Okay.
I can heal 13.
Okay, and another 9 to this guy.
What does that put you
It
at?
takes me down to 4. Yeah, I'm at 4 damage taken, and then I've got a point of fatigue, so I'm fine.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, heal Merwin.
Is he at 26 or at 10?
I'm at 26 of 36.
Okay.
Health or damage?
Damage, I believe.
You have 26 damage taken right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are
you
Still has to try to barf on Dave.
Courtney, are you high enough that 3 is in the melee scrum? Sorry, are you low enough to the ground that 3 would be in the melee scrum, or is 3 gonna be in the range?
Oh,
scrum?
right. I've been doing that
3 is
backwards.
range.
Hang on.
Hmm?
Okay, that makes more sense.
We're ranged.
Sorry.
Okay, 3 is ranged. Okay.
Yeah, and number 1 has to. Oh, so it's number 1 and Courtney now.
Okay.
And me.
Nope.
Do these things have impetus or something?
No. This is the range scrum. Number 1 didn't start adjacent to anyone, and Courtney hasn't gone yet.
Oh, right.
Number 2 took damage when Tim got healed.
Yep.
And then I get to reapply Pristine Radiance, so I guess I'll damage that one a second time.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that is enough. It is seared and it is blown apart by this second burst of light.
And then I will have Merwin gather courage and add 9 to that value, your gather courage value. That is
Awesome.
my gift to you.
So that'll take me back to full health.
And
But you probably have a fatigue, right? Can you get blasted by something?
Oh, yeah, I guess I did gain a fatigue, yeah. Which means how much unhealable? That very rarely.
Courtney, you should also have 1 fatigue from your industrial accident.
I do. Do we have a? I guess we do have a bar for that.
I use the blue counter. It doesn't show up as a bar because you can't have you can have as much fatigue, right? But that's how I used to keep track of it. I use the blue tracker.
And then how do you do your unhealable?
You just keep that damage on you.
Yeah, you just keep
You're at
manually
one?
track of it.
You're
You have
at-
1. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just 1.
It goes 1, 3, 6, 10, and then you're in trouble, and you can do the math if necessary.
Got it.
But that's the very first.
Are you
step.
sure that's correct? Because my gather courage is 4, and your gather courage is what?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you because you just healed 25. It looks like.
No, I was doing my math wrong.
Okay.
I had only taken 10 damage.
Oh.
I wasn't doing my math wrong. I just entered the wrong number into my bar.
Okay. You'd only taken 10. All right.
I knew how much it was. I was just not indicating how much it was.
But we asked you.
Yes, and I told you, but you weren't listening. And then I changed it. All of this happened out loud.
I'm sorry. I know I'm asking the same question, but differently. I just have to take a move action to stay in flight, or I have to. Go ahead.
One of your actions during your turn has to be a move action.
Okay. So
You get to
that's
do
what that-
all of the things that you normally get to do if you take a move action. It's just
Okay,
that
so I
like
did
you don't
so
have the
that,
option of not taking a move action.
That was a move action I just did. So I will then.
You brought him a sucker.
Yep, I gave him another lollipop. So I will hit.
This is a very thematically appropriate power.
Looks like I can't draw a line to anyone from here. So I will just hit number 3.
Okay.
Wave of Devotion. That is versus yellow might.
That's a hit.
Okay, 16. And it
pretty good.
moves. Only moves 5, I believe.
So he's in it, and Tim and Dave.
Oh, can you move him adjacent to me actually? Because I kind of would prefer if he went to melee scrum.
Yeah, I can push it up next to you.
Yeah, just it would be better.
Yeah, there you go.
Because otherwise my taunt expires is the problem. Like now he's still taunted, and if I wait for him to go on my turn, I get to he gets to keep his taunt and renew it. But if he goes in the range scrum, his taunt expires, I think is how that works, because they only last until my next activation ends.
Okay.
All right.
That makes sense.
Noted. So did number 1 try to barf on you yet, Dave?
No, number 1 has not.
Okay. We'll do that.
Is unbarfed.
Yeah.
16 versus expertise.
Nope.
You currently have a bonus, so that is a miss.
It would be a miss anyway, but.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah, right. In that sense, yeah. Yeah, I have a bonus against everybody, but no. Because of the flawless feint that playtest.
Okay. Then we are back to Merwin, Dave, 1-3.
Okay,
Awesome.
I'm gonna let 1-3 go before me. I don't know if Merwin wants to do something now.
So I'm gonna shoot 6, 5, and 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that with Ricochet. I'm at a +2. So let me throw a Ricochet on the board. Let me go and roll up a +2 power shot. This is versus expertise.
Good enough.
20 versus expertise.
Yeah.
Awesome. They each take 25.
Okay. Number 5 is blown apart.
Napoleon blown apart.
Yeah. Which they each take 25, which is possible to certify as not a great time.
And 3 and 6 are both looking real messed up now.
Yeah, and
We're missing from them.
let's see if we get to finish that.
All right, 1 and 3, Dave.
Yeah. 1 and 3 should go before me.
Okay.
I want to refresh the taunts on them, or know that whether those are they're refreshed.
Okay. 3 is going to try to goo on you. That's going to be 16 versus expertise, which is a miss.
Steal a miss, and taunt is refreshed, I think.
Okay, and number 1, even worse.
Yeah, same deal.
Double miss. So you're dancing between these waves of goo.
Somehow avoiding all of the. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge at 6. And I'm gonna attempt to get a bonus against 6 with this roll. 14 hits the expert defense, I think we decided.
Yep.
Which allows me to attack. Todd, I gave you a card, which I wasn't meaning to. Can I have it back, please? So that allows me to ring in blow. I'm assuming 20 hits vitality and also everything else. Oh, this is also my moment of greatness. I forgot to do this.
Way to bury the lead.
And yeah, sure, we'll exploit their opening. Why not? I don't get to do this super often, so that's exciting, I guess. So they take.
That's so much
We're on.
damage.
We're on what? Enhanced attack?
3.
Oh.
2d8 bonus damage? Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, imagine if he was also adding 1.5 times his expertise.
Yeah, no. The DPS opportunist actually can do some pretty messed up stuff, but in this case, what's gonna happen is that 6 takes 23 damage, which is solid.
Yeah, he is sliced in half.
Nice.
I will also gather courage.
All right. So
Some goop can be.
Todd is already gone. So Courtney and Tim, you are up. Trying to mop them up.
I'm going to.
Actually, number 1 hasn't heard it all.
I'm gonna-
Number 3 is really messed up.
I'll move to there, and it's time for the special delivery.
No.
Incoming.
Straight to the nards.
No. We're re-rolling that attack.
I was about to say, the damage is good.
The
or
damage
both-
is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both are above
fine,
average. Just the
Fine,
D12.
there's the
That's
D12. Nope. Last
is-
luck.
Not good, not better. It is in fact worse.
Going, don't care. All the luck goes away.
You can do it.
So that's 4 plus 9, so 13.
Are
Add
you
your-
counting that you are on a roll?
Add your
You're
counter.
plus 1 from.
14 for honor roll. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be
You got there. Yeah.
What?
That's exactly
Huzzah.
enough, actually.
Whew. Okay, let me grab this little counter here. So 3 takes 31 damage,
Okay.
flies 10 feet, and then does 21 damage to number 1.
Okay. So, you basically just blow number 3 apart, and all this little chunks are just smacking against the face of number 1.
Gross.
Like, who does
I
number
will
3 work
beat the
for?
crap out of you with the
You said
debris
it's
of your
21
dead friend.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It makes sounds of goopy horror. It is splattered by
If a goo could
fallen
be terrible.
comrade.
All I can think of is a certain scene from Tropic Thunder right now. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my go. That's all my luck. Yeah.
All right. And Courtney, you already granted the stuff to Merwin, right? Or was that last turn? That was last turn.
Yeah, that was last turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will stay aloft. I believe that creature is within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'll hit that thing with a guiding light
Nice.
from here. I can find my buttons. Here we go.
Ooh.
19. How's 19 work for you?
Pretty good.
That is expertise, and that is 14.
All right.
But
Uh,
does he also start being encapsulated in pristine radiance and take 9 extra damage?
no,
No.
none of that works.
I will be honest. Pristine radiance is a mystery to me. I'm assuming that Courtney knows how this works, because the mechanic is just something that I have no idea.
People keep saying the word pristine radiance.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a
Have been
theme.
for
I just
some time now.
nod politely.
Not knowing. Sagely rubbing, stroking his chin. Ah.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes, close. Machine radiance. Ooh.
All right. Number one is going to try to like goop away.
One is taunted on me, so if it
Yeah,
attacks
he's going to try to
something,
goop away. He's not interested in attacking anything.
Oh.
he's kind of done.
Yep.
I have bad news for it.
You broke his goop morale.
Oh, he did take 21 damage from the body of the bits of his dead friend.
How many actions does it get to take before I go? Because spoilers.
Well, it's Merwin's activation, and then it'll be yours.
Oh, I can hit him from there.
Okay.
In the back.
Don't leave any orphans.
Yeah. Come on. He's gonna take up room in a poorhouse.
I'm just going to say that I have had it with this place. I have said so beforehand. So,
So this is humiliating, but I am gonna hit him with Ricochet, even though there's only one of them, because it's the only thing I have that attacks expertise.
Well, you can do a basic attack. Basic attack attacks expertise as well.
Oh.
yeah, but you might as well use a ricochet.
Yeah, why not?
Ricochet actually grants if you ricochet one target, it is strictly worse than making a basic attack
Oh, really?
because it grants them +1 to defense.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Because it doesn't. That's right. Because it's not a single target thing anymore. It didn't used to do that.
Right. So if you target exactly one thing, it's worse
it's
than a
worse.
basic attack.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll just do a basic attack against him. And so with basic attacks,
It's just the same attack you've been doing
okay.
forever.
But it's what is it against?
Expertise.
It's always against expertise?
Yep.
Correct.
Oh. That's nice to know. Okay.
It's almost like these questions have answers that are well defined within the rules.
Look, shut up. Counterpoint. So that's a 12 plus 3. So that'll be 15 versus expertise.
That's pretty good.
And yep, and he takes 28 damage.
You didn't have an abrogated withdrawal, huh?
Only 20.
Oh wait, I did have an abrogated withdrawal.
I'll let you retcon that in.
God damn it. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
I mean, the problem with abrogated withdrawal is that 15 might not hit their vitality, right?
No.
It does.
Okay.
I'll just tell you.
Okay. Outstanding.
So
oh, no. Wait a second. We know that 15 hits their vitality. I hit somebody on a 14 with vitality last turn. Okay, never mind. Carry on.
So do you have any witticisms to bestow upon the back of this guy's head before you blow it to bits?
You know, I should come up with something that's very witty, that has to do with fudge and candy. You know, I'm
assuming you're saying all of these like out loud.
Oh, yeah. as he's running away, and I'm just letting him get a little further, give him a sporting chance. You know, but I really can't think of anything, so I just start humming the tune of Big Rock Candy Mountain while I gun this man down in cold blood.
Yeah. All right.
You can tell who has been using cards to do their normal actions and who hasn't, because Todd and I have respectively 1 and 2 hearts left in our deck, and Matt and Steve have 9 and 10 respectively. There is half of the whole deck.
Nice guys.
All right. So you guys mess up these goo monsters, and to stunning rendition of Big Rock Candy Mountain. Executes the last one as it tries to goo away. All right. So, yeah, you have defeated the goo monsters in the goo swamp.
Yay!
Yay!
Huzzah.
Okay. So you can proceed relatively unimpeded. I mean, Merwin is still largely trudging through the swamp all the way to the castle.
But he feels good about it because it feels, feels like 1860s.
Yeah. I'm used to swamps.
It feels like home.
Who says I'm not? We didn't drain them and build
like this.
Yeah. We didn't drain them and build condos on them like some people.
Yeah, I mean, New York City, basically a swamp. time you lived there. So
This all used to be cow pastures. Merwin, you've never been here.
okay, so yeah, you proceed to this castle, and it is enormous. Like it is
4 times as
probably
nice
the
this time.
front gate is 40 feet high.
Wow.
And it's just these like giant gingerbread walls. And everything's just like covered in frosting, and there's this giant, the gates are shut in front of you. But this is a towering edifice.
It was baked 400 years ago, and it's still warm because the walls are so thick.
Yeah, it hasn't migrated to the surface.
As we get to the giant wall, we get in front. Dave looks at the top and looks at the top with a pensive look on his face, and is like, this castle is enormous. And then that's everything that he says.
You were correct. Big castle. All right. Well, if there's anything I know about gingerbread,
Yeah.
I
on.
was hoping someone was going to finish that.
No, go ahead. Finish.
I'm already on top. I'm already on top of the gate. By the way, I just scale it vertically and check and go check if there are ways to open. If there's maybe there's like a lever or like some sort of system of levers and. I don't know the word of what I'm thinking about in English, or like ropes and whatever to like open it up. Yeah, sure, pulleys. That's the word I'm looking for. Like some sort of levers and pulleys that can open it up.
It doesn't look like it. There is a big, candy bar barring the gate on the other side.
Okay. Is
there
there like the classic little hatch? So that people can yell at us about they can't let us in, not no way, not no how.
You don't see anyone on the inside of the castle.
Yeah. Is there a hatch though?
Maybe
like a little doorsman's hatch.
Like you're on top of the door. Like that's not at the right angle for you to go upstairs.
No,
sure.
but I'm looking at. I'm
gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. Okay, yeah, sure. But they can see if there's a hatch, right?
I mean, there are a lot of sort of
hatch-like frostings.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably like yank on enough of these things to figure out which one of them actually opens and which of them are just like patches of gingerbread that have been stuck onto the door.
Sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down, open one of the hatches, and we're gonna do a rendition of the scene in The Lord of the Rings when the hobbits get to Bria, and they have to contend with the guards that have to let them in, and then after we have completely quoted that scene,
I have no
word
idea
by
what's
word.
Going on. Yeah,
it's not you. Like word by word, then I'm gonna go back to actually searching a way to open the thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
But I feel it's important to do so.
Move the candy bar.
But it's heavy.
Don't care. Summon the beast. Use your initiative.
It's too big for me to eat it. Plus, it's probably 150 years old or whatever.
You were just complaining about lack of calories, not 30 minutes ago.
It's eating is not an immediate solution to getting tired. There's like a process that needs to happen in the interim.
Clearly, you've never met a cowboy. All right. Well,
but yeah, sure. I'm on the after we have done a complete rendition of the scenes of the hobbits arriving to Bria. I'm gonna do two things. The first is I'm gonna think if there are other iconic movie scenes that we can like do an impromptu rendition on.
There's that
which
one.
I think is very important. But also I'm gonna try to see if there's any way for me to open the door with my meager might. Otherwise, we can just have Courtney come over here and, since he's trained in strength.
Who can also fly.
Yeah. And then he can try to, move the bar.
Just move it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see a mechanism for opening it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, hey, Courtney, come over here. I need your help lifting this thing. And by I need your help, I mostly mean that I need you to do it. And I'm
So you want me to
gonna
blast it? You want me to blast it from here?
There's a door in the middle, so you can probably just come over and then. Oops! I hit my microphone. I'm hoping that doesn't make a horrible sound in the recording. But how are you gonna blast it through the door? Then at this point, we'll just blast the door. Just come over here.
All right. I'll fly over there with his sister.
No, just leave my sister.
No.
Okay.
Dang it! That was my time to schmooze.
Oh, my bad.
You are not allowed to.
My hair back and everything.
What we have talked about you and schmoozing.
I don't think she likes you. I think she likes Tim. The strong silent type.
Yeah.
But
The weird silent
No.
type.
The weird silent type.
You wanna go to date to Gary's radio show?
He's just pulling random things out of the ground and feeling them for weight to see if he can beat stuff to death with them.
Gary has a line on the best bootlegs.
Extremely high quality bootlegs.
Yeah. And just really rare recordings of just weird stuff.
These are somehow at a higher bit rate than the original recording.
Yeah.
Look, I've got a Mr. Art concert from Tuscaloosa it'll redefine how you think about music.
Exactly.
Am I doing a mic check here?
I have a rendition of Folsom Prison that's not just illegal, it's classified.
Oh, I need to look at luck.
Am I doing mic chance? A mic check?
Yeah. You're trying to just blow apart the candy bar?
I don't know, but I did it awesomely. That's all I can say.
Okay. Yeah, you you use your alien energy beam and you basically slice the candy bar
That's not bad.
at the point between the doors.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
I
that's
am
not
very confused by the fact that April is also on this side of the door. When you wait, what are you doing here?
She's like a good luck charm.
Okay.
Please do not refer to my sister like.
He's like, nah, it's all right.
Yeah, we should cut off her feet and sell them for keychains.
Man, you two guys. Bad news.
All right. Okay. So yeah, the door is no longer barred.
Okay.
I'm
gonna
So yeah, you could probably, I don't know, Tim, if you wanted, you could probably just shove it.
Wait, he's gonna kick
It's
back
still a
up.
really heavy door, right? It's a
I know,
40
but
foot
that's
high.
really, really funny.
He's gonna kick back a Red Bull to do that.
I want to shove the crap out of it.
You could probably just shove it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you give this a big psychic nudge, and they kind of go swinging open. These big, each half of the candy bar comes tumbling down into the courtyard, and you see this giant castle that's kind of these same massive proportions. As this outer door and wall were.
Can I use
As you might notice, sorry.
Can I use society to figure out where the throne room would be?
Yeah, if you'd like.
I need to take a leak.
Are you gonna pee on the king?
No,
is that what you're saying?
That was a joke.
It's a strange manifestation of anti-monarchist principles. But
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Everyone knows I'm a Republican. and I mean that in the anarchist Republican way. Yeah. Never mind. Anyway, moving along.
In the non-monarchist way. We get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
They're not that hard. They just all mean 65 different
exactly. It's all the different meanings.
Yeah,
Right.
English, more words than the next 3 largest languages, still can't use one fucking meaning per word.
Oh, it's so true. All right, so
Still, everything is a synonym for literally everything else.
is this expertise?
Recollection of information is vitality.
Is vitality. Okay. I'm recalling like other books that I've read that might contained illustrations of castles or like medieval lore.
You think you probably should just like go in the front door of the castle and hope for the best?
That's
like,
what we did.
So
Mission accomplished.
Knowing full well that this is gonna be harder to figure out by trying to intuit it rather than.
Oh wait a minute! I get to
rather
add 6 to that.
Yeah. 15.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, so usually the throne room is not going to be on the ground floor, but it will be central so that they have a view of. They have a view of the gate.
Okay.
All right.
So, all right, y'all. It's probably not close, but it's probably up there, centrally and high.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
It was me making a noise talking about you being central and high.
Oh.
Hashtag 420, hashtag smoke with the
Okay. So you do that. So yeah, you believe that this throne room is.
How far away is the castle from the wall, by the way? Because everything is huge. Maybe we have maybe these guys have to walk like 5 minutes, right, to get from the wall to the house.
It's like 150 yards.
Okay.
So it's far, but it's not tremendously far.
It is a raining.
Yeah, it was really coming down here a few minutes ago. I guess it's made it out to wherever the hell you live.
Yeah. way in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We made it out to.
Okay.
Storm's blowing in the wrong direction. It's a southwester.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
So the so you go toward the castle. Again, there's one of these big doors, but Tim doesn't have much trouble with it because this one's not barred. And as you swing it open, it looks like on the inside, like kind of a gigantic, Beauty and the Beast style castle where all of the stuff inside of it is alive and also made of candy. And there appear to be candy fixtures going about their day-to-day tasks of maintaining the castle and doing all of the things that need to be done.
I take the hat rack
hostage. Bustle and no one pays you any mind.
Right. I immediately take the hat rack hostage. Just
also it's enormous. Everything in this castle is of absurd proportions. So there's a powdered donut that's 8 feet tall, rolling in front of you.
What? I don't like it here anymore. This is all fun when the food wasn't sentient. And then it was a little more fun when it was sentient and attacking us. And now it's way less fun.
Why is it gigantic?
I don't know. This is some sort of cloudy with a chance of meatballs arrangement.
Is it hostile food?
No, it doesn't seem to be paying you any mind whatsoever. Everything is going about its business as a giant castle food.
I murder everything. Don't do that.
Are you actually gonna attack something?
No,
I'm not.
Okay.
Can we like ask? Can I tap something on its food-like shoulder?
No, because the shoulder is like 50 feet in the air or whatever.
I mean, yeah. So stuff is real big. You try to like get something's attention one way or another. Like it doesn't seem to even be paying you any mind. Like it really does not.
We are not
seem to be
registered.
even noticing that you're there.
Okay. Well, is it
Hmm.
possible to move through this space? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, sis, didn't
Yeah, we're not.
did are you supposed to be like the princess of this place or something? Can you like command your subordinates' attention or whatever?
Well, I guess I could try.
Do we really want to get their attention?
And that's how Dave ended up getting a wedgie from a ho-ho.
Hey, food! Listen up!
I mean,
and then,
it's
like,
fine
all
that
the food,
nothing in
stops
this place
rolling.
can.
Like, like this donut stops rolling. Everything kind of like snaps to attention, like turns and faces directly toward April.
Awesome.
Nice.
Way to go, Dave.
Good idea.
Okay.
What do you want me to tell them to do?
So,
Just be your leader.
the good news is that my intuition was correct. That is also the bad news.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're not allowed to play with them anymore.
We don't want to kill these guys. We just want to leave. I mean,
yeah.
ask them how to get out.
Yeah,
Or
wait a
take-
second. Are they gonna be
take-
cross because now we are leaving and they're not gonna let the princess or whatever come like leave the place? Is that gonna be a thing? Are we gonna have to murder our way through the exit portal or whatever?
Maybe they've always wanted a representative democracy. You never know.
Right. Take us. To
Somehow
your
I
leader.
don't think how this place is gonna work. But yes, please.
I still don't know what you want me to ask them.
Ask them to take us to their leader.
Lead us to the king, she says. And like two of these big giant donuts come like rolling toward you and like snap to a stop and turn and just start like in a very like the most officious way they can roll, right?
Right.
They're like being very formal.
Formal rolling.
Rolling
rolling in
formally.
fixed increments. They're
Their
like making
donut
a turn and then
chests
stopping.
pushed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Tim. That's okay. Continue, please.
So so they like roll and they roll you. They roll up a set of these like awkwardly high stairs that are like your thigh height. You kind of have to like climb up. For those of you who can't fly, mostly it's a problem for Merwin.
So many things are.
Yeah, as so many things are, it's mostly a problem for Merwin.
The most tragic part about this whole ordeal is that my phone ran out of battery like about half an hour ago, so I can't actually film all of this.
Okay, so so you they lead you up this like grand set of stairs to this huge throne room where there's this massive like banquet table that's laid out, and on this table there are like inanimate foods, and sitting at kind of the head of this table is this. He's even more enormous than like all of the other things around you. He's probably got to be 50 or 60 feet tall, right? It would be your estimate.
Are we watching a display of weird cannibalism here? Cannibalism, if you will?
Well, he looks like a person, just giant and in the same absurd candy attire as April.
Okay.
And he sees you walk in, and he goes, "Oh!" There's like food there's like crumbs falling out of his mouth. Sweetheart, You're back. You're home. Who are your friends? And she's like,
I just look at him, and then I look at her, and then I look at him, and I'm like,
Do you have a 60-foot tall boyfriend you want to tell me about?
It's like, hi, Dad. Well, I'll let them introduce themselves.
All right. This is Merwin's time to shine.
All right.
You know that's not dead, right?
Time to drop some social.
I know you were still young when our parents divorced, but that he wasn't 60 feet tall.
All right.
I know who it is and isn't.
All right. Oh, right. That's what I'm trying to find.
Also, did not have a beard.
Yeah, so it is a D6. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So I'm going to roll up some skill checks to kind of, for appropriate, like, royal behavior. Like, how to behave in the presence of a king.
Okay.
This is recalling information, so this is vitality.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, and then let me throw a D6 on that. Not great.
That's good enough. You managed to put on, some appropriate manners.
Yep, and I'm gonna, do my deep bows and correct, soup forks, and the vichyssoise fork. It's all in the wrist. Yeah, and I'm gonna ask him, great ruler of this mighty kingdom of delicious things, might we call upon your greatness and your kindness to help us home?
He says, well, you have made this long and arduous journey, as so many have before you, and as always, it will be my pleasure to see you out after the customary feast.
Just so we're clear, what are the principal foods being served at this feast?
Oh, well, everything you see before you. And he gestures broadly to this enormous table full of various candy delights.
Oh, good. This isn't some sort of Twilight Zone scenario where it turns out it's a cookbook.
No.
And
how to serve man.
Right.
To be clear, that means all of us, right?
Oh yes, the four of you, certainly.
Oh no. The plot thickens.
No, you see. You see how the number that you said was a little off by one.
I'm not sure that I take your meaning.
All right.
Let me rephrase these, if you will. My name is Dave. This is April. She is my sister, and I would very
No, you're confused. This happens sometimes after a long journey. People become weary. This is my daughter, Princess Lollipop. Look, she has a lollipop crown.
Be that as it obviously is.
I guarantee you that is not.
You're weary. Feast first, and then we can discuss your confusion.
All right. Can I use society to try to convince him that this is not his daughter?
You can try.
Can I use sleight of hand to take the lollipop crown to see if that dispels the illusion?
What if I can convince him that this is an imposter, and then we're going to take her and imprison her in a far off land?
or we're gonna all get murdered.
Go with me on this.
You seem great.
Because he can send us through the portal, and then we're out of his land, and we've taken the imposter with
Merwin,
us.
we had this discussion earlier about you and having ideas.
Yeah, but this one's really good. Well, it wasn't all me, but the boat thing went fine. Courtney is covered in burns.
Courtney exploded with your boat idea.
Yeah. Look, the important thing is no one got hurt.
Is that a Ulysses thing?
I mean, that's my idea, and I'm sticking with it. Y'all
Do
can
the
figure
feast.
something else out.
Fine. Let them tell us what the way out is, and then run out with her. It's like simple.
And then use it.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned. I'm starting to be a little concerned about this whole feast thing. I'm at this point of assuming that we're all like huddled down, like being like, no, I'm a little concerned about this whole feast thing. I wouldn't want like, maybe it's that the food is like designed to make you like forget about whatever, and then like will be convinced that April is actually Princess Lollipop or whatever.
This isn't like a fairy, you know. I don't think.
You don't know that.
You don't have to actually eat. You probably can't even tell. We're so small.
Sure. I see. Okay, I like that plan.
Demand trial by combat.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's let's eat.
No,
Let's
that's
try to get the exit, and then we'll try to sneak out after we know
Okay.
where the exit is.
my idea was better.
So there are these like giant chairs all around this table that have ladders that like go up one of the legs, so you can actually like reach them. And if you stand on the chair, you can kind of see at table height.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, you are. The food brings you the other food.
Bizarre.
Horrifying.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird experience. But it's
Do they switch it up,
Reasonably
or do
good.
like the donuts bring the donuts?
like a little column A, little column B.
Okay. Are these obviously infants? Like, are they crying?
No, they're not. No,
Okay.
they're not like babbling at you as you
Yes.
devour them.
Like,
This isn't a popple
snatched from
scenario.
their mother's arms.
Poplars?
Oh,
Is that
dear
what it
God.
is? Is it poplars?
Yeah, poplars. Yep.
Yeah. This is not a poplar scenario.
I mean, parrots talk, and we eat them, right?
So, yeah, you have this feast. Is anyone gonna try any?
I'm gonna try to like make it look like I'm eating, but then not actually.
Okay.
I'm definitely eating because I need to schmooze.
Okay.
Nobody had any doubt that you were.
I've taken the chair directly next to the king, and I'm just sort of subtly pumping him for information.
Okay.
I am definitely not eating any of this nonsense.
This
and,
is
I'm
a
also-
lovely parallel universe you have going on here. I love what you did with the place. Tell me, with such a vast kingdom, surely you must clip into other universes occasionally.
He does not seem to have any idea what you're talking about. He like laughs. Wow. You small person, you say such ridiculous things.
Oh, when we leave, are we gonna be certain that we go back where we came from, actually, or are we gonna end up in some other ridiculous candy nonsense place that is different?
Who knows? That's why I'm trying to talk to the king.
I mean, I'm asking the king. I'm not asking you.
That's an excellent question. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that when the visitors come, I am to give them their feast and lead them to the portal. You're actually the first visitors I've had since the beginning of time.
Oh, wow. And you have these chairs all done up with tiny little ladders?
Yes.
Wow, what an honor. Quick question.
Yes.
When was the beginning of time in this kingdom?
About 10 hours ago,
Oh.
if I had to guess.
Yeah, Bob.
Quite a while, several hours ago at least.
Ah, yes.
Yep. Nailed it.
See.
So I have a little bit. I have a bit of a question about Princess Lollipop. I know for a fact that she is 19 years old. That, as you may see, that is longer than several hours, depending on your definition of several.
Oh, yes, let's use logic.
Yeah, sure.
That
Tell
will
them
help
about
us
the
in this
giant candy
kingdom
man.
made of candy.
It's the only thing I have, okay?
It's the only chip I got, baby.
Many things were brought into being of a certain stature, magnitude, distinguishment.
You talking about his dick?
You almost made a whole
Your Highness, I am flattered. Moving along.
Yeah.
Glossing over that.
To the end.
So and again, I'm sort of eating, gesturing, doing as much backslapping as I can with a 60-foot tall Mega Man. So where is this portal that takes us out of the kingdom? If you don't mind me asking.
I says, well, if you're all finished with your meal, I suppose I could show you now.
Yes,
I'm game.
let's do this.
Very well. And he like stands up and like leads you into another chamber.
All right. While when his back
And you see it's just like this huge kind of glowing portal, and on the side you can see like the first really artificial material that you've seen like since you've been here.
Okay.
And it's this like big sheet of maybe like glass or acrylic with these little like black spots in it, and there are these two like giant hooks coming out, and over to the right, maybe 12 or 15 feet tall, is like a giant number pad.
Does this look
Okay.
obviously like Naibo technology?
Is this an elaborate number wang joke?
No. It's just a month-long number wang joke? No.
Das ist number wang. Yeah. Rotating the board. I don't wait. Okay, what kind of hooks? I'm immediately suspicious of any hooks.
They're like these. They're probably about this big. I don't know if you can see my gesture in the
I
camera,
can.
but they're like 5 feet long, and they're pretty thick. And they've got these big. It's not like a fishing hook.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an L shape, almost like a number 7 almost, like a big chunky hook.
Okay. Are these sharp?
No.
This is like a
Size
giant coat rack, but from a fancy European store.
They seem to be made of like black plastic or something.
And they're real big, right?
Yeah, they're real big.
Your Majesty, why isn't these made of candy?
That's an excellent question. I suppose because this is the center of the universe.
Oh man, is that your microwave? You said it was a number pad, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
fucking
fucking god!
definitely...
Oh no!
Are we entirely inside the microwave?
I'm not good.
Look at Marco. He's gone.
You killed him.
You're kidding me. Like, I'm assuming that is just what happens. That like everybody is super like Dave is just like not understanding what's happening. Everybody's super confused. And Courtney is like, wait, is this your microwave? And then it becomes crystal clear to everybody at once that this is Dave's microwave, and everybody just loses it.
Yeah.
Does he want us to climb in the microwave?
That doesn't seem. Actually, I'm not sure about that.
Wait, are we on the inside of the microwave or the outside of the microwave?
We can see the number pad. We're on the outside of the microwave.
I think that notions like the inside and the outside might have lost a little bit of meaning once the microwave has kind of bled into a horrifying Candyland. Maybe
Fair.
there is no inside. Maybe the inside was the outside all along. Who knows?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Maybe we were inside the microwave this whole time and didn't know it.
So that's weird. So the plastic hooks are like the plastic hooks that like hold the door in place.
Yep.
So we are on the outside of the microwave.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That's a positive development for once.
Good news, we're not in the microwave.
But in order to leave this place, we need to go inside of the microwave.
Well, in order to leave this place, this guy says we have to go in the microwave.
Right. I've read a couple of fairy tales. All right.
Is this some sort of elaborate, like, firing the kids up and then put the kids in the open in the gingerbread cabin? Like, oh, for fuck's sake.
What we're going to do is we're going to Russian folktale this guy.
Can I, can I actually retroactively do, like, a society check to figure out if this guy is actively knows for a fact that he's trying to cook us? Or if he just completely oblivious to the security.
You can't retroactively do it.
Yeah,
There's nothing stopping you from doing it now.
I'm assuming that since, this is gonna, but like, since I'm trying to, like, pick up on why they attack with the white knife. It was a creep, though. I'm assuming that that's gonna be expertise, question mark?
Yeah. Yeah, you do not think that this guy is attempting to deceive you.
He thinks that this is a portal. Or perhaps this is a portal. Just got to throw some tin foil in there.
I mean, it's a magic microwave, right?
Is it?
To be clear.
Is it?
It's a technological microwave we talked about.
Look, all
there is no such thing as magic.
I'm just putting that out there.
I think we gotta test this on somebody first before we all just leap in there and start pushing buttons.
April, to be clear.
No.
No. April, to be clear, that's our microwave, right? Like that is what's happening.
And
they're telling us to go into our microwave.
You know that April has become very quiet.
Okay.
Wait a minute! It's your magic microwave. I forgot you've got a magic microwave in your house.
It's not magic. We talked about. It's been analyzed. Everything that it does makes sense within the realms of technology, and it also doesn't make any sense outside of that. But it's fine.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Sanctus Spiritus. We're gonna get sacrificed to the microwave gods. This is gonna be some sort of Wicker Man scenario. Except we're all gonna explode like popcorn. Can I ask her why she has gotten so quiet? Has she witnessed
because we came home, she tried to microwave some candy, and then these happened. That's why.
This is why you never microwave tinfoil.
I mean, I don't know for a fact, but...
Well, I'm gonna ask her directly. Hey, Wonder Twin.
It was supposed
you want to share with us?
It was supposed to be a birthday surprise. You put stuff in the microwave, and it comes out as a crazy crap version of the stuff you put in the microwave. And you used to love Candyland, and it was going to be a great birthday surprise. And then I put it in the microwave, and this shit happened. Okay? That's what happened, okay? Just shut up.
Where did you acquire this novelty?
Candyland? It's on the game shelf. He keeps it there because he thinks it's a really funny gag.
Yeah, but like where... Okay.
To be fair, it's a pretty funny game. But...
very well.
He's never put some shit in the microwave to turn into a universe before, okay? This isn't my fault.
No, you know what? You're right. I can't even object to that.
Crazy stuff happens.
This is new shit. We need to know not to put board games in the microwave in the future.
We're all,
you know, like put a note on it or something.
All right. So,
in my defense, I couldn't put a note. It never made a universe for me either. Okay.
So how do we get this helps, but not enormously, in terms of our egress. So, I mean, because we still need to get her out of here.
That's fine. Once we know how to get through, I just pick it up and go. That's. I'm not too concerned about that part, unless
all right.
it needs to be interacted from the outside. You know, that would
in that case, I'm happy to go first.
Happy to go first?
Well, I mean, I've died. I'm the only one here who's died before, so.
And you're in a hurry to do it again.
Yeah. Well, Courtney can just blast me with the.
Wouldn't it go the other way? Look, I've already died once, so I've done that.
It's someone else's turn. Yeah.
Done my part.
Yeah.
And also, do we have any idea what to set it for?
I'm assuming the king does.
I don't think we have to set it. Well, let's ask the king. So, your royal and well-endowed highness, which is that's how I address all kings.
All of the numerous kings that you have met throughout your life.
So Dave knows that there are there's a specific time that he runs shit for when when he wants something crazy to happen to it.
Okay. There's a special. Special
shit only goes crazy if you run it for exactly 1 minute and 23 seconds. If you want me to know how I did that I set the battle for 1 minute and 20 seconds, don't ask.
What if we want
it's exactly how you think
normal?
it happened.
Yeah.
So is it 1, 2, 3, or can you do 83 or?
No.
Is it the sequence that matters or the actual length of time?
No, it's 1, 2, 3. That's
okay. All right. So, but that's if you want crazy shit to happen. What if you want not crazy shit to happen?
I think we want
maybe
crazy
run it
shit
for
to happen.
Maybe you run it for 3, 2, 1 and you uncrazy this shit?
We're just gonna add more crazy. We're gonna really Cronenberg this up.
Well,
All
doesn't
right.
the king have an idea? He doesn't just say this is the exit, right? He says like, "You just gotta
Called the
do."
portal.
Yeah. Does he? What is his? Does he have instruction?
He says, yes. Well, I enter the countdown, the descending numbers into the mystic panel, and we seal the portal, and you are returned home.
So 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. So the sad
No.
part is that it requires output, like...
No, I think he meant
I would say-
descending numbers as in
Yeah,
it
3, 2,
counts
1.
down.
Yeah. I don't think it's 3, 2, 1. I think it's 1, 2, 3, because it goes down to 1, 0, done. Right? Like
The numbers descend, not the input numbers, but like it ticks through the numbers.
Oh.
Which number do you enter in the pad, Your Royal Highness? Just for clarity
Exactly.
and preservation
First
of our
3,
internal organs.
then 2, then 1.
Oh,
See, I told you!
we're never gonna live this down. Okay.
It's like it's my microwave or something.
Ah.
Alright.
Mike-
Right.
All right. You know, you
Thanks,
earned
King.
that one. All right. Yep. Let's go. So, but this
Your
is gonna be a
Majesty,
little-
if I show you the receipt for the portal, will you...
Okay, but we still have a problem here, which is how do we get her in there?
Yeah, no, because I was assuming there would be just like some giant speeding portal, we just like grab her and run through it.
Right.
Before any, but that's not how it happens.
This is a
Okay.
whole ceremony.
Well,
No, it's
we
fine.
need someone. I think we would just need someone really fast to press the start button and then get into the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At, like,
dress up
90
the-
miles an
like
hour.
the candy princess, and then go really fast.
Or I'm gonna try a little schmoozle.
I'm not sure
Um,
about the logistics of what they're
In our universe, Your Highness, people who are very
Will you stop talking about the king's dick?
people who are members of the royal family often travel abroad as a way of broadening their horizons. I would like to formally extend an invitation to your daughter to come and visit our universe.
Okay, go ahead. Try to make
Oops, that's the wrong thing. I'm supposed to do this as a skill check.
yeah, try to expertise this. Or expertise or might, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Not great. And then
Oh, I would never dream of sending her abroad. Everything she needs is right here.
dang. Well, I
Okay.
tried.
Okay. Guys. But
Plan
what?
B.
But what if murder?
I'm not gonna kill this guy.
Why don't we dress somebody up like the lollipop princess, and then be like, "Look, there she goes over there," you know? And
And then I don't have to explain to you what the logistic problem with giving this clothes to somebody else is, right?
Well, we can also do some other type of diversion.
I still like the disguise idea. Yes.
I said
Was
the word
there-
diversion, and then
like-
someone moved me on the map.
Diversion is good.
Are there any?
I thought that when you said that I like this guy's idea, you thought that you meant it to like the murder idea.
But we have to be sitting in a microwave for 3 minutes. Like,
Also, yeah, and someone has to be on the outside to turn on the microwave.
Yeah.
So
That's the part that we are concerned about because like
that's why
I'm
I feel
assuming
like-
it doesn't work as a microwave.
Does anyone else have society?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, hell no.
Can anyone else try to charm this guy into
Like,
the whole?
You know, whatever the opposite of society is, team has that.
Yes. Anyone else care to try to smoosh this guy into going for the whole?
So there are two things. There are two things that are not necessarily microwavy about the way this microwave operates when it's in like crazy mode.
Okay.
One is that if you enter the code and then just close the door, it will start. And the other is that it doesn't actually count down a full 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Oh, good.
This just like initiates its like crazy bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy bullshit routine.
Yeah.
Let's just get it in the microwave and
Yeah, it's fine. Once we have clarified that, it's just a matter of like doing that really fast.
Okay.
So yeah. So
okay.
Here is the plan.
I'll distract the king.
Courtney takes Merwin, you distract the king. Courtney takes April and makes a run for it into the thing. I go press the buttons, and Tim stands by, ready to close the door with a psychic tether, and then as soon as the door is closed, we just get going.
Oh,
okay.
I realize that this plan makes it so that Merwin does not make it to the microwave, and that is by design.
I am wow, brutal.
No, 2 ways is smart though. Like if we get her out, then he can be like, "Oh, okay, let's do you guys," while he's distracted. I think that's a good idea.
Oh, sure.
So if we,
I guess we could do that. Yeah. Oh, fine.
I think we should sneak her into the microwave while the king is distracted, and then it's like, "Oh, all right, well we're ready, so let's go." And I think that's.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that plan. Sure. Let's do it. Worst case scenario, we murder the king. It's fine.
I'll buy it. I'm not gonna murder the king. He seems fine.
You say that now, but we all know how that's gonna turn out.
The microwave buttons.
All right. So I'm gonna
fine.
talk to the king and say, oh, Your Royal Highness, would you be interested in some after dinner entertainment? And I don't start unbuttoning my shirt.
Are you sure?
But I do, pull out both magical revolvers, and sort of
and shoot him.
No, demonstrate some fancy, gun twirling and stuff.
We try to sneak. April to
some rope tricks.
Yeah, some rope tricks. The Texas skip.
We try to sneak April to the microwave.
To the microwave.
Okay. Sure.
While Merwin is doing all of this bullshit.
Okay.
Do we have to like roll it or something? Does Merwin?
Yeah. So there's going to be 2 rules here. One of them is going to be a society check for how successful he is at distracting the king, and the other will be a grace check for like secreting her in there.
Okay. All right, I'm rolling up some society. That's going to be skill check.
Oh, so close.
Since I'm like doing this in front of him, what is that? Is that might?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to add a D6.
Like a D6.
Okay. Yeah, you put on a pretty good show, and you do an adequate job shuffling her into the microwave. So he seems pretty distracted, and yeah, you managed to shuffle her into the microwave, and he doesn't seem to pick up on it right away, at least.
That's good. I pull out my little boombox with Final Countdown on it, and just.
I mean, I just set the microwave, right? Like I'm just like walking up the thing since I can gecko grip my way up the
kicking buttons as you
up
go
the wall, and I just press the button. I mean, the buttons are all up top, right? But,
awesome.
I mean, yeah, I reach the number pad and press the 3 to 1 buttons, and then run the damn thing.
Okay.
Very good. And then I'm gonna do my grand finale, which is hip firing like 12 shots through a donut, and then Can I smoke bomb and then run for it?
Yeah,
we
totally.
needed help.
All right. So I do that. I smoke bomb and then sort of like not very gracefully just sprint towards the microwave.
Okay. Yeah, so he's kind of, he's clapping. He's impressed by this show. So you go sprinting toward the microwave door.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm assuming at this point April is in. I'm on the buttons. I can kind of get in whenever, and we're kind of in the same formation as before, where as I was suggesting before, where Tim is just ready to slam the door as soon as I make it in. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, as soon as I make it in.
No. You heard me right.
Okay, so yeah, you go dashing toward the microwave door. Everyone is kind of in position. Dave enters the code. Tim is ready to slam the door shut. But as you go running out of this smoke cloud, the king kind of like looks up and is kind of watching you as you trail away, and he sees April inside of the microwave. But you make it inside, and you slam the door shut, and you hear like this weird like supernatural whir that it starts to make when your microwave is like about to do its thing. And you hear this like pounding, this slamming against the door, and you can see like the king's fist starting to like crack. And you go, "Daughter, they're kidnapping you! I'll save you!" And you see like the splinters of glass on the microwave door, and then he starts like crack open as like you can feel the microwave like start to take effect and rip apart the Candyland universe on the outside. And you feel this like sensation, like almost like going down like a water slide as you're kind of like pulled out of that reality and like back into your own. And the five of you come tumbling like into your like kitchenette inside of this apartment.
Yeah.
Is she still wearing the ridiculous lollipop getup?
Yeah, she's still wearing the ridiculous lollipop getup.
This is a New
but your
York
microwave,
apartment.
your microwave is still just like shaking wildly.
Oh crap!
Get it outside.
Okay.
It is now no longer inside my house.
This is how you're fighting the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, so Tim like rips like psychically like rips this thing off the wall and throws it out through your window, and it goes tumbling into the street, and it just explodes, and there is this 60-foot tall King Candy lying in the middle of the street.
Okay.
So
is he dead? Can he breathe our air?
Well, this is where we'll leave it.
Is this some sort of like
to get
War
here
of
than
the
I thought
Worlds scenario where he's gonna get avian flu?
Yeah.
So that is a problem.
Yep. But it's 11:17, so so we will. I guess we'll deal with this problem next week. I guess we'll have one more session.
Nice.
Yep.
I think the guys at SLAB are gonna be so mad about it.
Are you kidding? We're giving them so much stuff to study.
I know. This is all data. Yeah.
We're gonna sell this corpse to M&M Mars for major money. Okay.
All right. Sweet.
That was a great sound effect. I did not see it coming.
The Steven one-hand slap?
No, the dog ear that came in.
Oh.
Yeah. Ahab's got some very flappy ears.
Yeah. It makes nearly the same sound when you do this.
That's true. I can also make a very similar sound. Because I'm very weird and I have very loose hand joints.
Alrighty then.
All right. So next time we deal with the 60-foot King Candy in Washington Heights.
Right on.
Gentrification, am I right?
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.
All right, have a good night.
Good night, y'all.
See ya.
All right.
All right. What are you playing tonight?
I think tonight it is, in fact, Sea of Thieves. That.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do some pirating.
Nice.
It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game.
Probably gonna fire up some Red Dead Redemption online.
Red Dead Redemption is sweet.
It is very good. The quality of the writing
What's happening? Oh,
God. Went way up.
Why can't I hear Steve anymore?
Oh, you can't hear me? That is weird. I should be connected. Mic's on.
No.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2.
Oh, I know exactly why. Right.
Testing. Testing, 1, 2.
Right. No, I know exactly what the problem is. I need to do a specific thing. The specific thing being, oh my god, what am I trying to do? Right, audio settings. That's what I'm trying to do. I need to make it so that the microphone on these headphones is disabled. Yes. Manage sound devices. Output devices. Disable you. Disable you. And then I can do. This is more complicated than I thought. Open. Nope, wrong thing. Also wrong thing. Sounds. Back. Recording. Now I am very confused. Oh. What the hell? Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, well, I don't know what the hell that was about, but...
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I hope that... yeah, okay, and I can... I also had a moment where I was thinking, like, holy smokes, does that mean that, like, my... that I haven't been recording audio the whole stream?
Right. Which would be suboptimal.
Yes, I mean, I definitely would have been recording my audio, but there was a question of whether I would have been recording you guys.
Anyone else's audio?
I think it looks like I have, so, you know, that part's nice. I would describe that part as, yeah, that's preferable to the alternative. There you go. And then, where is Sea of Thieves? That is Sea of Thieves. Perfect. And what I need to do. Yeah, this is a little too loud, I think. That's probably fine. And then oh, unfortunate. What's going on? Need to make sure that they actually. Oh yeah, because I'm trying to capture Grim Dawn. That's unfortunate. There you go. Why is Sea of Thieves not being cut? I hate myself. I hate this program sometimes.
Well, you are trying to do very complicated things.
I mean, I am, but also
things should work.
They know for a fact that they have in the past. So if they're not working now, there's problems.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it absolutely drives me insane when I have something that I know works and it works perfectly every time, and then the one time I need to really rely on it, it screws something up.
Capture third-party overlays, no. Allow transparency, limited capture, no. Who create? Normal, I don't even know what there is. Capture specific window. Well, let's go. Looking for a game to capture. I am aware that you're looking for a game to capture. I now have a giant splash that say I'm looking for a game to capture. No shit. Does it change if I put you here? Will you figure it out? No, it doesn't. Okay, good job. Nope, still looking for a game to capture. What is the problem exactly? Is it a let's try launching Sea of Thieves again. Let's see if that helps. Yes. There is an argument to be made also that maybe it's a capture problem that could have. Oh, it's definitely a capture problem. What am I talking about? Because this is still running since last. Right. This is. I know what the issue is. I think. Okay. Yeah. I'll need to close. And okay. I'll restart the stream real quick. I'll be right back.